So, welcome back to my channel. This is Gamer Dom. Yes, it's me. I'm not dead. I'm not dead. I'm really not dead. I did get a couple of emails saying, what's happened to you? Are you alright? Which is very flattering and very nice. The people concerned about little old me. I'm not dead. Well, at least if I am, nobody's told me, so I'll carry on assuming that I'm not for the time being. So no, I'm not. And I did mention, I think, when I did my last video, which is probably getting on for a year ago now, somebody who can tell from the timelines, I guess. But yeah, I basically fell out of love with this game, with World of Tanks, and stopped playing. Literally stopped playing. I have not, other than literally a couple of games in the last year, I've played nothing. I haven't really, for about 6 to 9 months, I didn't even pay the remotest attention to what was going on in the game. Which is just weird, isn't it? It's like some unhappy relationship where you just completely ignore the bitch that ditched you. Sorry, I'm being emotional. No, bringing real life into it. Yeah, it's just weird. I just walked away from the game and had no interest in really finding out what's going on. That's not quite true, because I love tanks. I still love war games, and you can't play a game for as long as I did and completely give it in. But I didn't pay any time. What's a renegade? What's a renegade? Oh, Jesus. Anyway, so yeah, I walked away from the game because I was bored, frankly. Had enough of it. The toxicity of player base, the just constant money grabbing that went on from wargaming. I think the final straw was all those myriad of wheeled vehicles flying around, just spoiling the one remaining fun bit of the game, which was the front lines, because I think just them speeding around is just made that game mode really frustrating to play. Nice miss on the Oho and hit the Renegade, very good. Yeah, so I gave it up, and I think at the same time, I've mentioned in some of my videos, my main interest, main hobby, is wargaming, tabletop figure gaming, historical, and I hadn't done it for many years because of family and busy work and what have you. And then as my kids got older, I decided, sod it, I'm going to restart that. So I did, and I rejoined a club local to where I live and started up doing, nice shot, started up wargaming game and got completely hooked again. There's a common theme with my games of all sorts. I get compulsive. And I started up a channel for my wargaming, and I've really enjoyed doing that, and that's taken up all my time. So if you're into tabletop gaming, historical tabletop gaming, check out Boots on the Table with Gamer Dom. That's that channel, and I've really enjoyed doing that, playing games once a week or so down at my club, painting figures, blah blah blah, and haven't had time for World of Tanks. And plus, I think the other thing I noticed is that as work and life has become busy, this 2019 has not been the easiest year for me personally, between all sorts of stuff going on. And I found that also playing World of Tanks, I only really played in the evenings, well, more accurately during the night. So I would finish doing what I was doing, family would go to bed, and then I'd switch on the computer and play. And we all know what World of Tanks can get like. You end up playing until the wee small hours, and if you're doing that 3 or 4 nights a week, or even more, as I was doing probably every night of the week, it gets exhausting, and not enough sleep, just taking over your life, and that's not a good thing. So I jacked it in, and I haven't regretted it, to be honest, and I've barely paid any attention to what's going on. So just literally the odd game here and there that I've played. Oh, this is going to be funny. There's this pattern coming in, moving on the LTTB, trying to ram it does ram the LTTB, but doesn't actually get him. Shoot, it's a shot in, tracks the pattern, also does a bit of damage on the LTTB, but I think it was a justified shot there, and he's off and running. Anyway, yeah, so this is Shoot and Scoot using his Russian Tier 8 artillery, the 14-2, isn't it? Anyway, so yeah, I basically walked away from the game, haven't played, and yeah, kind of haven't missed it. So anyway, I played the odd game of Frontlines, but as I say, I was frustrated by those bloody wheeled vehicles going flying around everywhere. Just just getting swamped by them, and I just think, yeah, just that's killing the game, or killed the game even more. Also, the toxicity of the community is just depressing. And yeah, you can turn off chat and what have you, but it's just depressing as hell. By contrast, I have to say the wargaming community is fantastic. They're really, really great. So supportive, helpful, nice. Even when you do a shit job, they don't say so. Well, they're much more polite about saying you've done a shit job, which I think is fantastic. And it's just a joy to do videos and content for that sort of community. Not that you find folks that follow my channel here are not wonderful people. I'm sure you all are. Some of you anyway. But, oh, go on. Nice. Oh, lovely job. Lovely. That's why he's got 2 barrels on 2 stars on the barrel of this Russian artillery. So yeah, anyway, I played a couple of games the other night. Shoot and Scoot pinged me and said, oh, we're on, do you want to play? And I thought, you know what, let's go and have just to catch up more than anything else, because, you know, I played a lot of time with Tim and the other guys, and I thought, well, let's have a game or two, and we had fun. I have to say, the gameplay wasn't the best in the world, but I actually enjoyed nice nice I actually enjoyed the banter and the fun we had playing. So I thought, well, you know, I'm not going to come back to playing full time. I'm not going to come back to playing substantially the game anymore, because it doesn't hold my excitement. And I think what I have noticed is, in the time I've been dead, I've lost a lot of the skills I had. You know, I was never more than an average player, just slightly above average statistically anyway. But I found that my reflexes are not so good, and I don't know the maps anymore, and there's a load of new maps and different tanks and all sorts of things going on, like that Renegade. What the hell is a Renegade? All sorts of new tanks and new vehicles, the new maps, and I think there's new modes as well, isn't there, into the game, and I don't know what the hell's going on. All these directives and Bond vehicles and all this stuff, I don't know, because I haven't paid attention to it. So I don't really feel justified in doing videos, you know, helpful videos, because I don't know enough about the game anymore. I might from time to time, like this, pick up on a review and do the odd game, just because, why not? This is one from Shoot and Scoot, obviously. It's his artillery game, as you saw. It's a tier 8 game on what is it, steps, I think that's, yeah. And he's having an absolute blinder, and I thought, well, while I'm talking, I'll show his game, because I know how much you all love artillery. Have they nerfed artillery? Sure, they've done something to it. They always mucking around with it. So anyway, yeah, so that's where we are. I'm not dead, and I'm still here. And thank you so much for all the contact I've had from people saying, you know, are you okay? Are you all right? You know, that's nice. It is nice. But I'm not dead, and I am still around, and I will from time to time do the odd video if I can, I promise. So if you've got a good game you want to share with the community, ping it over to usual email gamerdom13@gmail.com, and I will try and take a look. I can't promise, but I will try and take a look at it, and if I think it's going to be fun and entertaining, I'll stick it up on the channel. In the meantime, let's finish off seeing what Shoot is up to here. He's on 2,200 damage that we know of, but he's only got 5 shells left. One of the problems with this Russian artillery is just the lack of shells, and we're into the sort of the nub of the game. It's 10 kills aside, basically just one artillery aside, and the rest are anti-tank guns aside. It's not going to be very dynamic, is it, with that line out? Shoot knows roughly where they are, but as he said in chat, I don't know whether you noticed a minute ago, somebody was saying, asking him to fire, and he said, I can't fire because I haven't got any shells. I haven't got many shells left, and I can't afford to fire blind, which is quite true. He clipped that Scorpion G, and looks like the SU is going. Yeah, SU comes around and takes him out, which is great. So they're progressing quite well down the left flank. That's SU-130 PM and the UDES heading down there. I don't know what the SU is doing walking across the open field, but Shoot's doing a really good job. He's marking where he's aiming. Oh, there's a Scorpion. Oh, there we go. He knew there was an S1 up there. Can he get him? Land straight on the top. Oh, left him on 36 damage. We lost one of our... What have we lost there? Yeah, we lost something as well. No, we didn't, actually. No, we didn't. Sorry. What's the UDES doing against the artillery? Are they having a breeding? It looks like the artillery rammed him and tried to hold him in place. The UDES has finally killed that artillery. The SU's taken out the Scorpion G. Looks like Shoot's pre-aiming up there on that spot where he knew that S1 was sitting. In fact, he's fired a blind shot. Probably worth it now. And he picks up the UDES. So they're down to one enemy tank left. There's another S1 up there. He's only on 2 rounds. Will he get the last kill? No, he will not. But 2,500 we know about. But let's see the end result. Great game. So there you go. That was an ace tanker for him. One of many I'm sure he's had on this tank. He also got Bruiser, Arsonist, Gauze Medal for exceeding 10 times the hit points of your vehicle in damage. He got Confederate and High Caliber, and looks like he got 7 bonds for that as well. Finished top of his team on base XP. Oh no, he didn't. Finished second on his team for base XP. Nearly 4,000 damage. There was a lot of hidden damage there, and 3 kills. 1181 base XP. A really nice job. Fired 14 shells, hit with 6 directly, and got splashed with a load more. And for that nearly 4,000 damage. 36,000 credits with the premium count, 27.5 basically with after profit. Would have been only 9,600 without a premium account, and 1,772 base XP. So there you go. That's my first video in a long time. I'm not dead. I'm not dead, honestly. Go away from me, Grim Reaper. I'm not dead. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give it a like and subscribe to the channel if you want the odd occasional random game popping up in your timeline. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give it a like. And this is Gamer Dom signing out. See you again soon.